Welcome back to the Begin Race channel. And today we'll discuss some more problems regarding previous topic, introduction to the trigonometry. We have discussed the 5 problems in the previous video. So if you haven't watched this, you can watch. I will provide the link below. And if you want to watch the theory video also, I will provide the link below. Please do watch them first and come to these problems. These are some more a little bit difficult, but we make these problems easier for you. So let us begin these problems. So first, in triangle ABC and triangle XYZ, if angle A and angle X are acute angles such that cos A is equal to cos X, then show that angle A is equal to angle X. So let us read the question again with some analysis. Given what they have given two triangles ABC, XYZ. If angle already given cos A and cos X, that means these two are the right angle triangle. So first let us draw two right angle triangles here. This is one right angle triangle, this is another right angle triangle. So let us say this is A, B, C, X, Y, Z. Okay, and what are the given if angle A and angle X are acute angles? So we have already said this is acute angle. Acute angle means less than 90 degrees. So this is angle X. We have represented correctly as A and X are acute angles. And what else they have given? Cos A is equal to cos X, and they have given cos A. Cos A is equal to cos X. This is they have given, and what they want to ask, they want angle A is equal to angle X. This has to be shown, this has to be proved. So this is cos A is equal to cos X. We have discussed what is the definition of cos A, what is the definition of cos. Cos means adjacent side to the hypotenuse. So here in this case, in triangle ABC, adjacent side is what? Adjacent side to the angle A is AB divided by hypotenuse is AC, which is equal to, what is cos X? Cos X is XY divided by hypotenuse is XZ. This is the relation they have given. We make this relation. Okay, let us take this as a equation 1, and so let us consider AB by AC is equal to XY by XZ is equal to some constant K, so which is much more easier for you. So in this, first we consider the relation. What we consider is AB by AC is equal to K. What is, so we can consider like this. So AB is what? AB is equal to K times AC. We have got one relation. So first we want to find BC. If we want to find BC is equal to what? From Pythagoras theorem, BC is equal to under root of AC square hypotenuse square minus side square, that is AB square. And we have a relation of AB in terms of AC. So AC square minus K times AC whole square. So what we get? AC square minus K square AC square. If you take AC square common, what we will get? 1 minus K square. So which is equal to what? 1 minus K square under root 1 minus K square into AC. BC in terms of AC we found. And next thing, and similarly, second one is similarly, if you take this relation like xy by xz is equal to k, you will end up with you will get xy is equal to k times xz, and if you do same analysis, you will end up with yz is equal to under root of 1 minus k square into hypotenuse is xz. You will end up with this relation. This is bc, this is yz, and let us consider a ratio here. Let us consider a ratio, these two ratios. Let us say this is 2, this is 3. Consider a ratio 2 to 3. What will get? BC by YZ. BC by YZ is equal to under root of 1 minus k square into AC divided by under root of 1 minus k square into XZ. So 1 minus k square, 1 minus k square get cancelled. What you will get, I am writing here, what we get is BC by YZ is equal to AC by XZ. This is the relation we get. Let's say this is the 4. And what is the one? The relation 1 is AB by AC is equal to XY by XZ. If you rearrange this relation like this, you can bring this to this side and this to this side. What you will get? AB by XY is equal to AC by XZ. This relation you get. This is say 5 from where? From 1, equation 1. So from here, from 4 and 5, what you can write from 4 and 5, because BC by YZ is equal to AC by XZ, AB by XY is also equal to AC by XZ. So you can write AB by XY is equal to BC by YZ is equal to AC by XZ. If you observe this, if all the sides of a two right angle triangles, say two triangles, are proportional, that means AB by XY, BC by YZ, and AC by XZ, these ratios are equal. If you say this is a equal, this kind of triangles are called similar triangles. Then we can say, okay, then we can say what? Triangle ABC is similar to triangle XYZ. So from this, if triangle ABC and XYZ are similar, then we know that angle A is equal to angle X. So hence proved. This is the one answer. We will see next problem. Okay, the next problem we'll see. The next problem is, given cot theta is equal to 7 by 8, then evaluate 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta, and second one is 1 plus sin theta by cos theta. These kind of problems will generally ask in competitive exams like objective bits, and so let us solve. It's very easy but looking very big. Let us understand what is given. Given is cot theta is equal to 7 by 8. So what is cot theta? We know cot theta is a reciprocal or reverse of tan theta. Tan theta is what? Opposite side by adjacent side. So it is equal to, we can compare this to adjacent side to opposite side. So we'll get what? From this we'll get adjacent side is 7 and opposite side is 8. Here 7 means now there is some units like 7 centimeters or 7 meters or 7 kilometers also in realistic view, and so we say this is some 7 units. Here opposite side is some 8 units. Okay, I already said the k concept. Here I am assuming the k is equal to 1. So let us do the problems. So what we mostly encounter with what sine theta, cos theta. The entire problem is rounding at sine theta and cos theta. So first we find sine theta and cos theta. To find the sine theta and cos theta, from the definition, sine theta means opposite side by hypotenuse. So cos theta means adjacent side by hypotenuse. In both the cases, we need to find hypotenuse first. So first we find hypotenuse from Pythagoras theorem. What is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is equal to under root of opposite side square plus adjacent side square. So this what you will get 64 plus 49, you will get under root of 113. This is a hypotenuse we calculated. So what is sine theta? What is cos theta? Let's quickly calculate. First, sine theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse, that is equal to 8 by under root 113, and cos theta is what? Cos theta is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is 7, so hypotenuse under root 113. And let us come to the problem. First problem is 1 plus sine theta, 1 plus sine theta into 1 minus sine theta divided by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta, which is equal to, so we calculated what is sine theta, 8 by under root 113 into 1 minus 8 by under root 113 divided by 1 plus cos theta, 1 plus 7 by under root 113 into 1 minus 7 by under root 113. So it is looking like a plus b into a minus b. So what is the formula of a plus b into a minus b? A square minus b square. So here 1 square minus 8 by under root 113 square divided by here 1 square minus 7 by under root 113 square, which is equal to what? 1 square is 1 minus 8 square is 64 divided by under root 113 whole square. So root and square root get cancelled. You will get 113 here, and similarly here also 1 minus 7 square is 49 divided by 113. So if you calculate, it is 113 minus 64 divided by 113, and at bottom is in denominator also 113 minus 49 divided by 113. 113 gets cancelled. 113 minus 64 is 49, and 113 minus 49 is 64. This is the first answer. Let us do the second one. Okay, what we need to calculate is 1 plus sine theta divided by cos theta. This is very simple. 1 plus what is sine theta? 8 by under root 113. What is cos theta? 7 by under root 113. So under root 113 plus 8 divided by under root 113. This is in the numerator. In the denominator, nothing is there. So 7 under root 113. Here 113 gets cancelled. So what you will get? 8 plus under root 113 divided by 7. This is the next answer. And we will say next problem. So let's come to the next problem. In a right angle triangle ABC, right angle at B, if tan A is equal to root 3, then find the value of two questions given, sin A cos A plus cos A sin C, and next one is cos A minus sin A sin C. And we analyze the problem with the given data. Now, given what they have given, there is a right angle triangle ABC where the right angle at B is 90 degrees, and given tan A is equal to under root 3. So find the value of sin A cos A. They have asked some fractions, algebra of some fractions. So here tan A is equal to root 3, but you have to understand that root 3 means root 3 by 1. There is a 1 in denominator. So you can compare this with the definition. What is the definition? What is the definition for the tan? Tan A. The definition of tan A is opposite side to the angle A. Opposite side of angle A divided by adjacent side of angle A. So from this relation, what you get, if you draw a right angle triangle here, let us draw a right angle triangle here. Let us say this is A, this is B, and this is C. So this is the angle A. For angle A, opposite side is root 3. Not exactly root 3, it may be root 3 or 2 root 3 or 3 root 3. Let's say root 3k. So here we assume k is equal to 1, so this is root 3. If you didn't understand k is equal to 1, you check the previous video, I explained there. And here adjacent side of angle A is what? 1. So this is the adjacent side, this is 1. So what is this? This side we can calculate by using a Pythagoras theorem. From the Pythagoras theorem, AC is equal to what? Under root of root 3 square plus 1 square, which is equal to what? Root 3 square is what? 3. 1 square is what? 1. Which is equal to root 4, which is equal to 2. To be specific, root 4 is plus or minus 2, but these are the sides. Sides always has a positive value. There is no negative side, negative 2. So we consider directly positive 2. Positive 2 means some 2 units. Here root 3 units, here 1 unit. So we calculate this is the 2. Okay, what are the things here? Sin A, cos C, cos A, sin C. So overall, sin and cos of both the angles A and C, both the acute angles in the right angle triangle ABC. So first we find these four. This will be very easier for calculating the other things. First, we calculate cos A. Cos A is what? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. Next, cos C. Cos C is what? Cos C here also adjacent side by hypotenuse. For C, adjacent side is root 3. For C, adjacent side is root 3. So cos C is value is root 3 by 2. So find sin. Sin A is what? Sin A means opposite side by hypotenuse. So root 3 by 2. Sin C is what? Sin C is equal to, this is the C, opposite side by hypotenuse. So it is equal to 1 by 2. I think you have understand. This is the concept what I explained in the first video. So let us calculate evaluate the what they have asked. So first one is sin A cos C plus cos A sin C. This is what they have asked. So which is equal to what is sin A? Sin A is root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2. What is cos C? Cos C also root 3 by 2. So this is also root 3 by 2. There is place symbol, place. What is cos A? Cos A is 1 by 2. So it is 1 by 2. What is sin C? Sin C also 1 by 2. So this is also 1 by 2. So which is equal to what? Root 3 by 2. Root 3 into root 3 is 3. 2 into 2 is 4. Plus 1 into 1 1. Divided by 2 into 2 4. So 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4, that is 4 by 4, which is equal to 1. This is the answer of the first one. And the second one is cos A minus sin A sin C. This we need to calculate. So what is cos A? Cos A is equal to 1 by 2. What is cos C? Cos C is equal to root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 minus, what is sin A? Sin A is equal to root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2. Sin C is equal to 1 by 2. This is 1 by 2. Which is equal to what? Root 3 into 1 is root 3. By 2 into 2 is 4. Minus root 3 into 1 is root 3. By 2 into 2 is 4. So same things. So A minus A is 0 always. So here 0. This is the answer. This is the end of this video. If you like this video, please do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon.